of company updates, including announcements on our crypto flywheel strategy and our EAI Flywheel. Today I'm joined by a few members of our leadership team, including our founder and global co-CEO, YT Jia, our global co-CEO, Matthias Aydt, global president, Jerry Wang, along with a few guests who will join online and via video introduction, including Max Ma, our global CEO of the FX brand, and Tin Mak, head of based on current expectations and assumptions, which are subject to risks and uncertainties. If you want to read all that, that's the forward-looking statements. But anyways, let's continue on. With that, I will now turn it over to our global co-CEO, Matthias Aydt, for a brief update on the status of FF.
Thank you, John. It's very nice to see. Over the past year, FF has achieved substantial progress across multiple aspects of the company. We recently announced that FF has met all compliance requirements during the monitoring period and passed NASDAQ's one-year compliance monitoring review. We successfully launched the second brand, Faraday FX, and the global automotive industry bridge strategy. In August, FF unveiled its dual flywheel, dual bridge echo strategy. The founding team returned at FF, and YT Jia promoted to co-CEO and introducing a 10-punch combo. Both business and capital fundamentals have achieved qualitative breakthroughs, successfully completed multiple financing transactions, expected to support the initial delivery and production of this FX Super One, while accelerating the development and delivery of other FF and FX products, as well as AI-related technologies for user ecosystems. On July 17th, 2025, we hosted the global initial launch of the FX Super One MPV in Los Angeles. Some of you have attended this launch, and where we unveiled two groundbreaking global first products, the FX Super One EAI MPV and the Super EAI FACE phase system, alongside the FFAI embodied AI agent 6x4 architecture. FX continues to build strong momentum with its innovative B2B and B2C sales model. We have confidence that will further strengthen our pre-order pipeline. By far, FX B2B strategy has covered B2C co-creation model will further strengthen our pre-order pipeline. So moving to which models, LLM and generative AI, GAI, was set to launch via an imminent OTA update. Verification testing for FX have been in progress. Additionally, we have officially submitted a patent application for our Super One EAI phase product, and the FX program continues to make excellent progress, but I'll let Max give you updates on that. Regarding our financial strategy and capital markets activities, our annual report Form 10K and quarterly reports Form 10Q were all submitted on time this year with clearer and more transparent content. The quality and timeliness enhancements of internal financial processes, FFAI was officially added to the Russell 30,000 index this year, a key milestone that enhances our visibility and credibility among institutional investors, analysts, and broader market. We announced $105 million in financing commitments in July to fund our aggressive growth strategy. These funds will significantly strengthen the company's ability to launch FX Super One in the AI EV market. I will let Tin Mak, our head of the FF Middle East, update you shortly on our efforts in the Middle East. Finally, let me speak to our operation system build-up. We continue to strengthen our government relations. We received a strong endorsement from California political leaders and positive comments from members of Congress in Washington, D.C. for the bridge strategy. We participated in several high-profile events this year to showcase our vehicles and highlighted our global engagement, including a business roundtable at the White House. In July, we hosted a successful reception at the Capitol Hill Club, where we showcased the FX Super One and the FF91. The event included private meetings with over a dozen US lawmakers focused on tariffs, technology, and American manufacturing. We were honored by the strong turnout and interest in FF's role in advancing domestic EV production. We've also made an important announcement on August 16th, launched the C10 Treasury Plan. YT will share more details on this exciting endeavor shortly. Now I want to give it to Max Ma, an opportunity to update you a bit more on the status of our FX brand.
Hello everyone, I'm Max Ma, Global CEO of Faraday. I can't be there in person today due to some important meetings I'm attending overseas to help further the momentum of FX. On the FX side, momentum is accelerating. Our B2B and B2C sales have officially launched the FX Dream Partner Program, inviting leading players across various industries to join us in co-creating the next generation of mobility. The team also recently completed a series of interactive experiential sales events across the country, including LA, Boston, and New York. The company believes the FX Super One co-creation and sales events demonstrated a strong interest in its products and technological capabilities. The enthusiastic responses highlight the unique competitiveness and strong market outlook for the FX Super One as a first-class EAA MPV in North America. Faraday will prioritize New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Texas, Florida, California, Nevada, and Washington as its initial sales markets. Building on the successful conclusion of the New York, Boston, and Los Angeles stops, we are also developing a comprehensive user engagement ecosystem that combines products, platforms, and AI to deepen customer interaction. In the meantime, our FX service and aftermarket providers to establish a strong nationwide after-sales support network. In the near future, we are ramping up presence and visibility through a series of high-impact offline activities for the FX Super One. These include our participation in the LA Auto Show. At present, FX Super One, in accordance with the Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standards, in short FFVSS. Based on these test results, we'll systematically assess and confirm the scope of design and structural changes required for the current product to meet this robust internal R&D capability, especially in software and AI. We're expanding the transfer of core technologies from our $300,000 flagship FF91 into the FX product line. In the second half of the year, our voice interaction system, built on large language models, will be deployed across FX Super One and other models. These models will connect seamlessly with the full FF ecosystem of intelligence services, delivering a deeply interactive user ecosystem. We have launched the pilot production phase of the FX Super One, and equipment installation expected to be completed within this year to enable vehicle manufacturing capability. From introducing the concept of the company's bridge strategy in May 2024 to unveiling the FX Super One in July of this year, when FF was preparing for the final bridge closure, it only took 14 months. With the unique Light 4, Sweet 4, Focus 5, and Empowering 5 model of FF's global automotive industry bridge strategy. Take technology empowerment example, FF could empower the FF91. In 2025, we expect to complete the FX year-end offline target. This is incredibly fast for a vehicle launch, but we know we have the right people and the right resources and processes, and more importantly, the right product to get it done. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. Today is a big day for all the futurists in Middle East, China, and the US. I have a special greeting to all my colleagues in the headquarters located in the California. In here right now is in Dubai, UAE. You can see behind me, we have UAE's first Futurist Days in here. Today we invite a lot of the special guests VIP, government departments officers, royal family, and a lot of the potential partners come from dealership and the capital market. Today is a big moment for all of us. Let us celebrate together. And in the future, we can build up more achievable milestones with all of you together. For our FF, our strategy is powered by the two engines. One is the EAI EV Flywheel and the Crypto Flywheel. Together, they form a dual engine growth system connecting Web 2 and the Web 3. We are looking at technology EV at the outside. We are very welcome all of you to experience our technology and our AI systems. Double the body weight of the performance.
Thanks, Tin. Now I want to welcome Matthias back up to the stage so he can give you some important updates on the FX Super One.
Thank you, John. At the launch event in July, we unveiled this FX Super One in Los Angeles for the first time worldwide. Today, we will share with you a more in-depth look. Super One delivers a personalized, multimodal, and immersive EAI space experience through vertical integration of hardware, software, and applications. First, about the hardware. For the driver, the EAI space comes with a 26-inch SR HUD, simulated reality, head-up display, 5K HD control, and infotainment screen. Designed to strike the perfect balance between driving 2.5K HD control and entertainment screen, seamlessly extending both work and personal life into the journey. Free performance make every trip not only immersive, but also easy on the eyes. And intuitive experience supporting spatial and multimodal interaction through voice and adapts to user preferences to provide personalized services while enabling seamless multi-screen collaboration for the driver and all passengers. Lastly, for applications. Through deep integration with the apps and services you use every day, FFAI creates a unified cross-platform AI ecosystem. It seamlessly syncs your mobile devices, in-car mobility systems, and cloud data. The Super One redefines how people connect with their vehicles. Built on the FFAI 6x4 architecture, it represents a luxury business travel. It reimagines space itself and quietly changes how you connect with your family, your work, and your aspiration. Thank you. Now let's welcome YT.
Yeah, thank you, Matthias. Hi, welcome to FF Annual 919 event. Today, we have major milestones to announce. Also, earlier today, thanks to all your support, our core proposals other than the name change were approved at the special stockholders meeting. On the EAI Flywheel, last year, on 919, we unveiled our second brand, FX. The FX Super One achieved a key milestone on July 17th with its first global product launch. keeping us on track for the first batch of prototypes has already undergone localization and modifications. By end of October, we will host the Super One Middle East final launch, with the first deliveries expected to begin in November. Today, we unveiled the FX Super One's ultra-wide dual-screen display, a truly remarkable design. It caters for both driver and front passenger, balancing driving and entertainment, powered by the EAl and unparalleled EAI space, a next-generation super AI intelligent cabin that transforms. On the crypto flywheel, on August 16th, we launched our crypto strategy, completed about 10 million in crypto assets allocations. As of 6 p.m. on unrealized gain of around 7%, outperforming the C10 index overall. Most notably, our 20% actively officially announced that FFAI is making a strategic investment in Nasdaq-listed company QLGN. We will start a full partnership in crypto business after completing the required approval process. QLGN will be rebranded as CxC10. The letters C, X, and C10 each stand for one of the three growth engines of the company. The first C stands for the crypto ecosystem tokens. X stands for the DA. Next, the CxC10 Company will fully focus on its three growth engines in crypto and ecosystem Web 2 and Web 3, as well as AI and crypto. This investment is led by FFAI, myself, together with other strategic investors, including Sun Foundation. With stockholders' approval and other closing conditions, the total investment will be over $41 million. Subject to the final closing amount. Jerry Wang also participated in the financing. FFAI will invest about $30 million and receive about 55% of common shares in QLGN. I will personally invest $4 million and receive about GP, and I thank them for their support. As a cornerstone investor, I would voluntarily lock up my shares for 2 years. After the investment is complete, FFAI and I would together hold 62% in the company. All of these percentages above are based on shares outstanding on the price date and giving pro forma impact to the transaction. FFAI will gradually start to assign management team to lead the relevant business activities. I will also serve as the chief advisor for QLGN. And FF Global President Jerry Wang will also serve as the co-CEO. After the transaction is complete, proposal is approved at the stockholders meeting, which we already have the majority to 4 of the 7 seats. This strategic investment marks the fast landing of our dual flywheel and dual bridge eco strategy. It generates 3 key values. Firstly, after this investment, FFAI and the CxC10 Company, our EAl Flywheel and Crypto Flywheel will be able to operate independently and empower each other better and faster. This will connect the world. Together, they will unleash massive potential and help maximize value for both. AI will be able to stay more focused on EAI. Crypto will open the door for EAI to enter AI ecosystem. This will include EAI product sales, after-sales service, user operations, and so on. Through RWA, real-world assets, we will create a new value for the EAI business. Thirdly, after necessary approvals, CxC10 Company is expected to raise funds for its business completely on its own. This means we will no longer need to dilute FFAI shares for financing, and at the same time, bring the core value of CxC10 as a listed company into the FFAI listed system. In the future, through dividends and share value growth, the returns and the ecosystem empowerment created by CxC10 could support the EAI Flywheel. The target is to form a value creation model for our stockholders that features positive return with zero crypto-based dilution. The two flywheels will operate independently while also empower each other. Looking ahead, CxC10 will drive its business with the 6 key products of the 3 growth. It covers 3 products: C10 Treasury, C10 Index, and the planned C10 ETF. The second growth engine is Best Trade, the AI agent, the hub of users and value. Is the core product and an AI agent of the mother exchange that ensures users achieve the best trading paths and outcomes. The third growth engine is ecosystem tokens, the carrier of value maximization. It covers 2 key products: the C10 stablecoin and the EAI plus crypto dual bridge RWA product. I believe that as these products gradually come to life, FFAI will truly become a company driven by dual flywheel synergy and dual bridge empowerment, connecting EAI with crypto and bridging Web 2 with Web 3. I know that some of you may still have concerns about currency first appeared. Its value and significance were also not well understood. Today, digital currency has already become a core and essential part of the modern financial system. Finally, I would like to announce an important personal decision. I will establish my second 50% of the equity incentive I received upon becoming co-CEO, as well as half of any returns from my $4 million investment. After repayment, the loan principal and related interest, this trust will be used to repay my debt and the IEV business. Although my debts have already been legally resolved in the US, announce the details of the trust establishment, operation, and execution. A promise made will be a promise kept. Thank you, everyone. Now let's welcome Anthony, Speaker Emeritus of California State Assembly. Thank you, everyone.
This is California Speaker Emeritus Anthony Rendon. Congratulations to FFAI on its strategic investment in NASDAQ-listed Qualigen Therapeutics, Inc. The company will be renamed CxC10 and will comprehensively expand into the crypto 3 growth engines businesses and the Web3 ecosystem, with the goal of becoming the first U.S.-listed company to integrate Web 2 plus Web 3 and EAI plus crypto. This investment marks the accelerated implementation of FFAI's dual flywheel and dual bridge eco strategy, enabling EAI and crypto, Web 2 and Web 3 to operate independently, yet empower each other, thereby creating a shareholder value logic of zero dilution, positive return. The success of CxC10 eloquently demonstrates that under the clear framework of California's digital financial assets law, cutting-edge digital financial innovations can develop in compliant industries, and powered by artificial intelligence, the company represents a direct outcome of California's future industrial strategy. CxC10 will attract as a global hub of innovation. At a broader level, CxC10 has emerged under the regulatory backdrop of the SEC's Project Crypto, showcasing how U.S. enterprises can responsibly lead global innovation in digital and industrial policy. It underscores that supporting the real economy through industrial policy while guiding digital finance and global leadership in the 21st century.
The CEO of QLGN, so he's going to tell you a little bit about the partnership as well.
Dear guests, friends, and valued partners from FF, good day everyone. I'm Kevin Richardson, CEO of Qualigen Therapeutics. It's a great honor to be here today as we officially announced a strategic investment from Faraday Future in the beginning of a comprehensive collaboration between our two companies. This partnership marks more than just a capital alliance. It's a shared vision for the future of digital innovation. As we stand at the forefront of a new technology, they're the driving forces behind global transformation. We will fully be committed to building out the 3 chain application ecosystem. Together with this, we will focus on developing a robust, open, and scalable Web3 ecosystem that fosters innovation, security, and user empowerment. This partnership with FFAI brings not only strategic resources and synergy, but also accelerates our presence in the U.S. capital markets. Moving forward, Qualigen will sharpen its strategic focus, strengthen its technical capabilities, and embrace an open ecosystem approach as we strive toward our goal of becoming a leading public company in the Web3 sector in the United States. Personally, I hold a deep conviction, collaborate, and organize as a society. I want to express my sincere gratitude to the FFAI team for their trust and support, and to all our employees and partners for their hard work and dedication. The future is already here, and the pace of change is only accelerating. Together, let us seize this moment.
Thank you, and greetings everyone. My name is Jerry Wang. I'm the Global President of Faraday Future. We're very glad to announce the strategic partnership plus investment with our great partner QLGN. And I'd like to share a little bit more on our crypto-related strategy. With our strategic partnership with QLGN, the 3 growth engines, strategic planning of the crypto business, and the 6 key product roadmap are gradually coming into view. Yet, this is only the tip of our broader vision. Today, I want to take this opportunity to present our overall plan to investors, stockholders, and fellow futurists. Well, the first engine is our C10. C10 is our value anchor in our ecosystem. It's a cornerstone of our confidence, the part that anchors the long-term value. Treasure guided strictly by the C10 index, allocated 80% passively and 20% actively. Second is our C10 index. It is the first top 10 crypto asset index ever launched by a US-listed company, setting a new benchmark for the market. We will also apply for C10 fund and ETF license proactively. The second engine is Best Trade, the nexus of users and value in our ecosystem. For now, I cannot disclose technical details too much regarding Best Trade for confidentiality reasons, but what I can share is its strategic positioning. Best Trade value. The third engine is our ecosystem tokens, the engine for maximizing the value of our ecosystem. This is where value is captured and set into circulation. It's made up of two components. First is EAI plus crypto dual bridge real world asset RWA product. One end, it connects to FFAI's industrial data, energy network, and user activity. The other connects to the vast digital financial world. The second would be our C10 that will provide a rock-solid medium of exchange across the entire ecosystem. Now, C10 and tokens is just like roots and branches. The C10 treasure provides the solid backing that ensures tokens and stablecoins are not castles in the air. The tokens, in return, mobilize the great value of the C10 treasure, making it circulate and multiply. Next up, the relationship between Best Trade and tokens is just like the engine and fuel. It creates a cycle. Finally, the relationship between the Best Trade, the AI engine, and C10 is one of growth and reinforcement. Best Trade, the AI agent, as our super gateway, will attract massive user engagement and capital inflows. This inflow will rapidly expand the scale of our C10 treasure. In return, a stronger C10 treasure will evaluate the credibility and strength of our entire ecosystem. To build a truly trusted ecosystem, we must partner with the architects of that trust. That's why I'm thrilled to announce our strategic partnership with Sign, the leading team building the critical by world-class investors like Sequoia and Binance Labs. So specifically, Sign leads the Web3 industry in two core directions: token distribution and verification. The partnership between C10, CxC10, and Sign centers on advancing EAI innovation and leveraging digital asset to accelerate.
Thanks, Jerry. That concludes the presentations and speeches for the night, but don't leave. All right, we got a few other things. First, we're going to call up all the speakers to do a quick photo op. If you guys have questions for either of them, now is your time to ask. So give us a second to set up for some photos, and then we'll do the Q&A session. So don't leave. Shy.
Yeah, just a reminder, the
In-
question is
English only, sorry.
Yeah, English only.
Forgot to mention that.
Sorry about it.
This gentleman? Suppose we could, you guys want to sit or you want to stand?